Building community and finding your own people in a new environment, new country is one of the biggest fears that a lot of people who are moving abroad or even those who are already trying to settle in face. In today's episode of All Things Goodness, we will be talking about this topic. Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's episode. Like I said, we will be talking about building community and genuine connections in a new environment, new country. My guest today is someone who has successfully been able to do this, and she will be sharing her story, her insights, and giving us practical steps on how she was able to achieve this. Today, I am honored to have the very delectable, beautiful Mrs. Ayoka Adejuwon on the show. You are so welcome.
Thank you.
I hope I pronounced your name right.
Yes.
Oh, great. Awesome. So, for everybody who has been asking me about my hair or the wigs, funny enough, today that I'm here, I'm not doing the wig. Yeah, I decided to make my hair this time. Everyone who has been asking me, oh, where do you get your wigs from? She is the person responsible for that. And we'll come to that. And we're going to give all of that information. You're welcome again. And you can see what she's wearing. She gives the best. Thank you. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this with us.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah.
I'm so honored. Thank you.
All right. Let's get into it. Let's get to know you. Who is Mrs. Ayoka?
My name is Ayoka Adejuwon, as she has said.
Mm-hmm.
I am a mother of 3.
Yeah.
And I'm a businesswoman.
Mm.
I'm somebody's daughter, somebody's friend. And in fact, a lot of people's friend, actually, because we are talking about friendship this evening. And I'm a child of God.
Yeah.
I so much believe in myself. I am who I said I am. Like some people will be like, who do you think you are? Yeah. So, yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Walk us through your journey, coming to the United States.
Yeah.
We know, like we said, a lot of people have the fear about, when I come, how do I start? I mean, coming to a country, you rarely know anybody. Tell us about that journey.
It is really, it's something really strange for everybody. It's hard in the beginning because you just left your support system back home. You left, the people that are always there for you, your family members, and you came to a very different area. And, sometimes you don't know how to figure it out. But what I would say is that just remember that everybody was new. Every immigrant was new at first.
Yeah.
All you need to do is, lay low, do what you have to do, be yourself, and just find people that have things in common with you. Maybe your hobby, you have something you really like, or professionally, people that are in your profession, just move close to them. And at first, say more yes than no. When people invite you for outings, for parties, for get together, for even if you have to stay with their kids while they go do some things, say more yes. Yeah. Because by doing that, you are building your bank. You are depositing into that social bank.
That's right.
Because you're going to withdraw from that bank as time goes on. So you just have to learn to say more of yes than no. Because a lot of people will just be like, I want to be by myself. I just came. I don't know people, and they don't want to interact or mingle. You don't want to do that because you will need people. Yeah. You should know that. People are important, especially in this diaspora. You need people. Yeah. You cannot live it all by yourself alone. So the first thing is, settle down, get something doing, meet people that are of like minds, people that share same hobby with you, participate, join groups, say more yes than you say no.
Was it hard for you when you first came in, knowing in terms of people, how was it like?
Actually, it wasn't really hard for me because I wasn't an outgoing person initially. I wasn't that person that must always go out.
Yeah.
I love the comfort of my home. I can be in my house for 1 month, 2 months. Just let me have food, lights, and basic needs. I don't, I don't mind. I just communicate with people on phone and all of that. I'm good at communicating on phone, checking on you, a lot of that.
Yeah.
And if you need me, even if it's midnight, I'll fly and come.
Yeah.
But I'm not the kind of person that if I don't go out, I will not feel it.
Yeah.
So, but as time goes on with the level of stress in this country,
you can say
with
that
the level
again.
of loneliness,
Yeah.
with the level of work we do,
Yeah.
I just knew that I need to go out more. I need to do more.
Yeah.
I need to get out of this loneliness because you're just going to die of depression if you don't do that.
Very true.
There are some times that you'll be like, you can't even focus. You can't even think. All you're thinking about is work.
Exactly.
Take care of your family, maybe church.
Yeah.
Then you're at home. You are stuck.
Yeah.
And you're not even taking care of it. And you look at yourself, you'll be like, when last did I even dress up?
That's true.
When last did I even make up? When last did I even do my nails? When last did I even do hair? You don't know that some people in this country, they don't even make hair. Some will say it's too expensive. Some will say I don't have appointments. Some, like a lot of people have excuses for not taking care of themselves.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you're going to work and work and work and make that money, probably send money home to people that will go and party.
Exactly.
People that always have a shady every weekend.
Yeah.
And then you cannot even take good picture.
Very true.
And you look like whatever you don't even know. Do you know that I have people that will be like they are finer when they were back home than when they are, in diaspora. Why? Because they neglected themselves. They left themselves. So what was your question again?
Yeah.
You said,
how you were able to, adjust?
Yes. I was able to adjust. Initially, I was with my kids. I started work. When you come, you just have to start some menial jobs and all of that. At work, I made friends. I was just like, I make friends easily.
Yes.
Even though I'm very discerning, I'm very observant.
Yeah.
But I would give you chances.
Yeah.
I will give you that room to be close to me.
And prove yourself.
Yeah, and prove yourself. Even if I've heard bad thing about you, I will still be open to you.
Yeah.
For you to just prove yourself to me and not by what people say. Do you know that it was funny? When I started making friends, I was making friends with old people.
I can imagine.
People that could give back to me. Because of the place I was working.
Yeah.
So those were the people I moved with.
You.
They will come and say I should pick them, I should drop them. And they just kept calling me and sometimes I even settle fights with them.
Yeah.
There were instances where two old people would be fighting and they would call me. And so, and I'll be the mediator.
Yeah.
So wherever you find yourself, don't withdraw. Just be open to people, build that community, make friends, build that group with people. And you never know, you will need it.
Yeah, I love it. I love what you've said. So if I can piggyback on what you've just said, you said one of the things that struck me what you just said, say more yeses than nos.
Yeah.
Say more yeses than nos. And then let people prove themselves to you because you are in a new environment, you are just meeting people. So try to go out and then make friends.
Yeah.
So like in church, you mentioned mentioned work, Another question I would like to ask is, why do you think building community is very important, especially in a country like the United States?
I used to say something, or maybe in my household, we used to say something that information is power. United States, for example, is all about information.
Very true.
You won't know anything if you are just in your house.
That's right.
You won't know anything if you don't talk with people, if you don't make friends.
That's right.
You will realize that There are things that you're supposed to have known like a year ago that has gone.
And opportunities will pass you.
And because you're just the type that, I don't want to make friends. I just want to be on my own. Maybe because you have your reasons. Maybe because friends have done you bad or you've had bad experiences and all of that. But here in this country, you need to mingle. You need to make friends. You need to have that group. You need to go out. Because informations will pass you by.
Yes.
It is because of the association, information, and friendship that we built when we just came here. That was the reason we got to know about so many businesses we are doing today.
Yes, wow.
You know that we were just like talking with someone. We went to greet this family, and they were like this first set of people that we really met when we came here. We just went to greet them, and the man was just talking about, we're just asking, what are the businesses we can do in this country apart from warehouse jobs, apart from all these menial jobs and all of that? And this person just said, well, there's a business, but I don't think you can afford to do it. Yeah. Funny enough, the person has not even started the business. He was just in the process of doing the business. Yeah. He was passing the information he had
to you.
Yeah, he wants to do it. He's already into it, but he has not really gotten, and the person said, well, if you can do it, you'll be able to make like 1,200 per month in profit or something. Oh, we said like, okay, we can do it. At least it's going to augment what we are doing and all of that. And he said, I don't think you can afford it. And we said, we can. How much? Person just mentioned the amount. He was hoping that we would not be able to raise the money. Luckily, we hadn't made enough dollar to have that money, but we had savings in Naira. So we had to convert. We had to like run around and convert the money and give the person. It's not like we were sure it was going to work, but we took a step of faith. We prayed about it. And we just hope, because if you want to venture into business, you have to be a strong person. Yeah. You have to be a risk taker.
That's it.
If you are the one that is always scared of failure, you cannot move far. That's it. So we had to just do it. And we're hoping. The person said 1,200. I'm sure. The person didn't know. We were going to make like maybe times 100 of that amount. So what if we did not go to that person's house? What if we did not open our mouth and say, what is going on? What are the things we can do in this country? What if we did not ask questions?
True.
What if we were just in our house and be like, oh, it's just me and my family? Yes. We'll just be where we are. So that's why you need to associate with people. You need to move. You need to go. And there will be different people in your life.
Of course.
The church people will be there. There will be social people. Yeah. There will be even people that will invite you to clubs. You might not want to go to club, but you don't want to like be like, oh no, I don't want to associate, because you need all of them. Yes, you need everybody. That's true. Because the information you get here is different from what you will get here. Yeah, and if you are you are somebody that's very knowledgeable, you combine those information, it's going to do you good.
Wow, awesome. Yeah. I mean, you said really insightful things. My next question would be like, what are some of the challenges people experience while trying to build community? I know you mentioned one, like you said, some people are afraid, like, because of maybe past experiences. What are other challenges, maybe from your own experience in a new environment that people experience or have, in trying to, and how can they overcome that?
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't want to make friends because they've experienced betrayal from friends. I have experienced betrayal.
I think we all have a story to tell.
Yeah. So if you think, okay, because someone betrayed me and you want to, you don't want to associate anymore, you don't want to make friends anymore, you think everybody is going to betray you, and you just want to be on your own. I don't think it's the right way to live.
That's true.
because we all need each other.
Very true.
Nobody is an island.
Oh, yes.
We need a community,
Very
especially
true.
in this country.
Yes.
You need that emergency contact.
That's it.
Do you know that when you just come here, sometimes you can't even make your spouse your emergency contact?
Yeah.
Some people even come alone. Like, you need somebody. When I put my children in school, I had emergency contact. They're not even people that I'm really, really close
Very
with.
true.
But I just like talk to them. We greet each other. We interact. And we're good to each other. And I just approached them. I'm going to make you my emergency contact because I look at their schedule.
Yes.
It's kind of opposite my schedule and all of that. And I made them my emergency contact. I know people that use me as emergency contact. You need those kind of people.
Very true.
I have people that if I'm running late, please, can you help me to pick my kids and drop them so, or I'll pick them in your house. That's why you need people.
Yeah.
And you cannot, because of bad experience that you have, and say you don't want to, associate anymore. I know that's the most important reason that people don't want to make friends. People want to be on their own. But in diaspora, you cannot do because there's no sister you can quickly call. There's no mother. There's no uncle.
Yes.
So we had the people that we have. You are my sister.
Yeah.
I'm your sister in this country. I always say, like, before I even call back home that something happened, people around me should know because they are the first people that will come and rally around for me and show up. I had an accident before. It was my friend that came to help me.
Wow.
When I was to give birth, it was my friend that stood at the hospital with me.
Wow.
Yeah. So my mother was not there.
Yeah.
My sister was not there.
Yeah.
So why would I say I don't need people? I do. And that because people hardly say no to me because I hardly say no to people either. So when
I was coming to that because I see, I've watched you over time. I see the way you go all out for people. We've met in one or two events and I see the way you're not just there, as a guest, you're at the background trying to see what is left to be done that I can quickly do and all of that. I see how you are. And I also see how, people come out. So, you celebrated your birthday recently and I saw how, your friends.
I collected gifts today.
Yeah. I saw how your friends rallied round. They did all of that and, so how did you come to that point? And it's a beautiful thing, what you have built. How did you come to that point where you have all of these people, wonderful people around you?
Yeah, like I said earlier, that you say more yes than no. If you are the person that show up for people, they will show up for you.
Very true.
Like they will reciprocate what you have done. The bank that you are sowing those seeds, sometimes you are not doing it because you would need it.
Exactly.
But you most likely will need that help. So when you are always there for I've seen someone that called me around 12 a.m. that, she was just crying. And I was heavily pregnant. Wow. I had to go. Wow. I got there. Wow. We came back home around 2 a.m.
That's sacrifice.
She doesn't have a mother here.
Wow.
No father here. It's us. Because when they came, it was us that they know. So she has been there for me. I had to be there for her. Likewise, people that you see celebrating me today, I've celebrated them one time or the other. Like I have a community where when we celebrate birthdays, the birthday girl does not pay. We go out.
I love that.
Birthday girl does not pay.
I'm looking for that too.
We spoil you. I love anything you want.
Oh, that's
collect
beautiful.
gift, you eat free. We do it for everyone. Once it's your birthday, it's your turn to enjoy that.
Wow.
Because you've sowed the seeds.
That's beautiful.
You've done it for others.
Yeah.
In fact, this birthday, I didn't want to do it. They were like, you want to make us a bad person? They were like, no, you don't have a choice. Don't tell me that. You've done it for us. So it's your turn now. You are saying you don't want to do anything. No, we are not going to hear that. Yes, because they feel like they owe you. And actually, they don't. They don't have to. Yeah. But it's just the normal thing to do. It's just the right thing to do because you've done it for them. They want to don't do it back to you. They want to reciprocate it. So it's just the community. You don't start all of a sudden immediately because you have to calm down. You have to observe your environment before you can build that kind of community. It doesn't happen all of a sudden. It doesn't happen today.
Yes,
it happens over time. It takes years to build that kind of community. The people I have around me now, the least year that I know what each of them is about 5 years. Wow. I've known I don't have anyone that I've not known up to 5 years among the community of ladies. I have a lot of people around me because I'm a person that loves people. I love people. Yeah. Like, I see that I'll just greet people, talk to people and all of that. But the people that are really close to me, that my community, I've known most of them at least 5 years. Let me say since I came here. Yeah. But over time, it's not like the 5 years that I know them was the time we got really close or we got to where we are right now. We had to like move in stages. Yes. We built that connection. Yes. We built that community. Yes. So we built the connection over time. Some they were first acquaintances. Yes. Then they moved to the stage of friends, and then close friends. Even among the close friends that I have, still close. It's not it's not everybody you can really open up to. Yeah, there are people that you really connect with among your friends. So even though I try not to make my close friends or my friends really large, I try not to. But among the people that I move with, I still have those ones that really connect, you know. Okay.
Going back to what you just said, how can someone, because you're in a new environment, you don't really know the people, like you said, the friendships and the community you've built, it took some time. At what point can someone say, okay, this is my acquaintance now, I think we need to move to the next level of friendship or to the next level? How can someone discern when it's time like, oh, this person is not just an acquaintance, this should be my inner circle?
That will happen with some, let me say, test. Might not even know it's a test.
Very true.
But when you need a friend, the friend showed up, especially in difficult times.
Very true.
And the time you are rejoicing, you see a friend that really, truly rejoices.
That's true.
Because there are some friends that can mourn with you,
but can't rejoice
with you.
That's true.
They are so sad when you are rejoicing.
Oh my God.
You will just know those kind of people. And you are the one that will know. You don't have to announce it.
Yes.
You will know the ones you are going to drop. And they don't have to even know you drop them.
Exactly.
Stylishly, you drop them.
That's
you
true.
will know that this one cannot move past this stage.
That's true.
And you will know the ones that can move on with the friendship. It's normal to outgrow friends.
That's true.
Friendship is normal to outgrow friendship because sometimes you move to a stage in life that you just realize these friends cannot go to my next stage.
Very true.
This baggage has to stop here. This person has to stop here. Like you just do that quietly. So, like I said, you just know by things that have happened over the years with time. You take account, mental account of the people around you. This person. This so thing happened. This person did this.
Yes.
So thing happened. This person did it.
Yes.
And you will just, there's law of attraction. You will just feel attracted to that person. You will share the same energy, and that energy will draw you
very true.
Close. And before you realize it, you yourself will be like, when did we become so close?
Yes.
It just happened naturally.
Very true. You don't force it.
You don't force it. Yeah. It's not something you can force. It's not something you can even plan.
Yes.
Like, he's not like a boy wants to woo a girl. Oh, yeah, I have people that will go to you and be like, can you be my friend? I love that courage. Yes. That kind of person, yeah, you can be my friend, but
You watch it.
That person doesn't become very close immediately.
Yes.
Yeah, it's something you kind of build over time, and both of you will know that you are close. And the saddest thing is that you can be close to someone, that person is not close to you.
Yeah, very true.
You just know that this person is not close to me.
Very true.
And that stage, you have to be wise, because friendship breakup hurts.
Very true.
So bad.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to hurt yourself, you don't want to be heartbroken, you just have to apply wisdom in that kind of friendship.
Yeah.
When you notice that I'm the only one that is in this friendship with this person, you might have really loved that person. You might have you feel that this person is my vibe.
Yeah.
This person is the kind of friends I want to have. But that person is not feeling the same way.
You're alone in it.
You're alone in that friendship. The friendship has to be mutual.
Very true.
It has to be. It doesn't have to be one-sided.
Yeah.
Once it's one-sided, just, it doesn't worth it. It's either you address it, be like, babe, what are we doing? Are you my friend or not? Or you just be quiet about it and walk away. Yeah.
Very true. So you mentioned workplace. You mentioned, you said you started building from your workplace where you worked. What are other places, maybe I just came into a city, I don't know anybody. What are other places, I can actively, begin to
make friends? Church.
That's good.
Join church.
That's true.
Join a unit if you must. When you go to church, try and smile. Yeah. Smile and greet people.
Yeah.
And greet people. In fact, there's if I see you, I've seen you before, I'll say hi.
Yeah.
Though you can't satisfy everybody, because there will still be people that will come and meet you. I've seen someone that came to meet me and be like, you saw me, you didn't greet me.
Yeah.
And I didn't see the person, honestly. And I'm like, no. Even the person that was beside you was like, she's not like that, though. She didn't see you. If she saw you and she knows you, she will greet you. So, but you just try your best. Do all you can to make friends in church. Go to church. If you're a Muslim, go to mosque.
Yeah.
So it's not only work. And if they invite you to a party, go. Somebody see you at a party today, the person will see you next time and be like, I met you so party. That's how you connect. You start talking with the person. You have programs. There are programs, women programs that I attend recently. It's only women.
Yeah.
And we talk about businesses, talk about friendship, talk about exercise, motherhood, and so many things. We introduce ourselves to each other. That's another place you can make friends. There are so many places you can make friends. And when we first came, if we meet a Nigerian at the store,
exactly,
we greet them. Especially when we hear our language.
Exactly.
Those are our people. Hi.
I know that excitement.
So because you just came, you don't know a lot of people.
True.
Everybody that sound like you, they're so excited.
True.
So you just don't want to act like, I got it. You don't want to act pompous. You just want to be humble enough to say hi to people and be approachable too. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That is really awesome. And I resonate with it because that's how we also, we also started out. Okay, let's come to the business part of it. Did you always know, did you always have this business, prowess in you? Because I see the way you run your businesses. You are tireless. Like I see the way you advertise, you talk about it. Did you always have this in you?
Yes. I've tried so many businesses.
Wow.
Yes. When I finished secondary school, started making chin-chin, cakes, different things. I even learned this narrator work, decoration, just not to be idle.
Yes.
And I was doing all those small businesses to be able to buy a pad as a girl, to be able to buy my own undies, to be able to buy my own socks, to be able to buy some little things. When I entered university, instead of me begging, because I hate to beg people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Instead of me begging and all of that, I was doing small business. I've sold okrika before.
Wow.
I have done the chin-chin business. I'll take it to class and sell to my friends and all of that.
Wow.
I've sold food before. When I got to this diaspora, I was working, I was cooking, Like I was selling food. I've sold dresses, children dresses before.
Wow.
You know, all those businesses, like I can do them and be like, you know, it's not my way anymore, or maybe it's not moving.
Yeah.
But as I was dropping one business, I'm learning from that business.
Yes.
Like the last business I did was that children wears dresses. I still have customers that I made that are now my friends now.
Awesome.
So, but because I encountered one problem or the other along the line, I stopped the business. So when I wanted to start my hair business, I told myself, I'm not giving up. This one, I'm going to do it.
Exactly.
And I told the person that would kind of discourage me. I said, if you have any discouragement, don't even say it. Because if you say it, I'll start thinking about it. Don't bother to say it. Let me push it the way I want to push it. Let me try my best, because this will not fail.
And I loved your packaging. I love the way you package. I have some boxes at home with how it came. It's really amazing. It's really beautiful. It's excellent, you know. It's not just putting it inside a nylon and just you go out of your way, you know, because that packaging is expensive. But I mean, it speaks of your level of excellence, and also I can attest to that.
Yeah, it comes with experience in business. If you have done businesses and failed, when you do another one, you want to get better. That's why failure is not failure. Yeah, it's you building experience. It's part of success. Yeah. Like I said in the beginning of this conversation, that if you're afraid of failure, you won't make a move.
That's true.
You won't do anything.
That's true.
You want to just keep that your money and save it, and you don't want it to go. Yeah. Like I've made losses in businesses, and I've made gains. Yeah. So that is how life is. You lose some, you win some. So you don't draw back. You don't withdraw because of one. So. And I made research about my packaging. I see people, I watch people. I'm not intimidated by people that have been in the business. I look at their pages. I go to their pages. When I wanted to start a hair business, there's even a lady that sells hair. She gave me an advice. She said, can I advise you? No, I was even the one that asked her. I'm like, I'm going to start your business, so any advice, so give me. I won't mind. She said, that she has wanted to even tell me that she didn't know how I would take it. I said, tell me anything. Yeah. I want to learn. Like, anything you've been doing the business over the years. Yeah. I just started, just tell me, I will learn. She was like, okay, before you post, just, do the hair a little bit, make them nicer and all of that, because the way they come from the factory, you can't post them like that and all of that. I'm like, okay. I held on to that. And I've been trying to do that. Yeah. I take advice from different people, my hairstylists and all of that. I had friends that came to teach me how to even style hair. When I started the business, I didn't even know how to style it. Nothing. Because it's not like I don't know. I was too lazy to do it. I'll be like, it doesn't matter. But my friend came in this house and taught me how to do one or two things. I did it. My stylist taught me, different things I learned from here. I combined those ideas and I'm using them today. Even online, even Hey Hi, Gemini.
Of course. I saw the AI generations. They really look nice.
Ask different questions. I will see people's page, learn from them, people's packaging. Research on my own, different types of hair, different types of packaging and stuff. We just have to do more. Yeah. That's,
Awesome. What are your last words, first of all, for someone who's planning to relocate to another country or just relocated and does not know where to start? What are your last words for that person? And then for someone who wants to venture into business, what are your last words?
If you are just relocating and just coming to a new environment, I just want you to know that everyone you see was once new. Yeah. Don't think that, they've arrived. Yes. Don't have low self-esteem.
That's it.
Move up to people and ask questions. Greet people. Be polite. Be there for them. And if you are stuck, talk. Ask questions.
That's it.
ask for help.
Yes.
It's not a sign of weakness if you need help.
Very true.
Ask people if you need help, and they will help you. If one person says no, the other person will say yes.
Very true.
Don't be afraid of people rejecting you. There will definitely be people that will reject you. I've witnessed that. But if this person says no, go to the next person. Build a community. Go to church. Just start slow and give yourself some grace. It won't just happen over time. Just know that it takes time.
Yes.
You have to build that communication, that community with time. Don't rush it. And most importantly, be yourself. You see, people can smell fake people from afar.
That's it.
When you are faking the accent, faking who you are, faking what you are not. Some people will be like, oh, they are this and that back home. I've seen people that will say, I was a lawyer, I was a government worker, someone said, oh, I was a principal. And you can't even spell simple thing. I'll prefer not for you not to start with that kind of conversation. I've seen people that will just be like big bragging. They will brag. And you start off bragging, you come off.
You put people off.
You put people off, and they don't just want to associate with you. They'll be like, what does she think she is? And you just came.
Exactly.
You need help.
Thank you.
You need people. Whatever you are, just let it go.
Exactly.
If there will be time you can say whatever you are, but not when you just meet people. True. People, especially people are so insecure that when they think you are more than who you are,
they're trying to level up.
When they think that they cannot help you, or when they think that you are higher than them, or you make yourself you portray yourself to be higher than them, they will see you as somebody that don't need help.
Yes, very true. I mean, if you're all that, why are you coming to me?
So just be yourself, be humble. And be there for people, they will be there for you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And for anyone trying to start a business, just start.
Yeah.
The best time is now.
That's it.
Don't wait. Start. Because if you think you want to procrastinate, the right time might not be. Might not come. You think you want to have your papers, be all sufficient, make enough money. Your children grown and all of that. The right time might not come.
That's it.
I started my business, this hair business, when I didn't even. I was not supposed to even start at that time. I just had a baby and all of that. I was supposed to have an excuse of let my baby grow a little more, and so many other things. But I was like, I'm not going to procrastinate anymore. I needed the contact, and I got the contact, and I started immediately. Because when you overthink that business, you might eventually not do it.
That's true. The zeal will die down. Very true.
Once you feel the urge to do it, to start. If you keep telling everybody about your idea, you will see people that will discourage you, and you will eventually not do it.
That's it.
It happens. When I wanted to even start, I wanted a partner because I was not sure I could style. I wanted somebody that could style with me. And the person said no.
Wow.
And I said, okay. I was supposed to be,
angry, discouraged.
But I wasn't. I'm like, I can do it. I'll do it by myself. I'll do it all by myself. And I started. Well, I'm not there yet, but bit by bit.
You're not where you used to be. It's growing.
We are growing. So
definitely.
Just start. The right time is now.
Awesome.
That's it.
Powerful. Awesome. It's been a very insightful conversation, and I would never have asked for a better guest to talk about this. For everyone who's asking for her information, her Instagram handle, TikTok handle of her business will be displayed on the screen and also on the description box, so you could just, slide into her DM. Please slide into the DMs, and I promise you she'll give you the best of hair. I use all of my wigs are from her. If you go through all of my videos, all of the wigs that I use are from Lush. Yeah, that's the name, Lush Hair.
Yeah.
And she gives the best hair, and she's an amazing person. She's like she said, she is what she says she is. This is what you see, and this is what you get. There's no fakeness, there's no phoniness, nothing, this is just it. Thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
I know we'll get to talk more about, more things to come. Beautiful things to come.
Yes.
And if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please do so and click on the notification bell so that whenever we post new content, you will be the first person to be notified. Until we come your way again with another mind-blowing episode, have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.